And with that, I'm just gonna throw all the caution into the wind and start stream. Hey guys! Wait, found the button again. Hey! No, didn't forget everything. Anyway, yeah, it's been a while. 3 whole weeks I couldn't stream. And my ISP technically still isn't done with all the shit they have to do. And I hate it. And I've been in customer support hell and whatnot. But hey. Anyway, welcome to stream. Hey Mona, hey Pixels. Still kind of want to explain the whole situation again because I've mentioned it before, but I need more avenues to complain about my ISP. My god, is that... yeah, I mean... You know, I've tried to teach people a new word, which is Saftladen, which is just, you know, a dump of a store. Like, it's terrible. That's basically where I have my contract. Basically, back when I got my current... well, my current connection, I guess you could call it, when they installed all the cables, they messed up. They basically realized that those cables were broken, and instead of telling anyone, they just boosted the signal, so we still got enough of an upload rate, and nobody would notice. And this happened for years. And now this last cable, it was just one channel instead of the promised 5, broke down, and nothing worked anymore. Basically, this is the situation. And then I had to wait every day for them to call me back, because obviously you can't just call them, you have to tell them that they call you back and whatnot. And it took so long to finally get like a technician here, and then this guy finally realized, oh wait, somebody boosted the signal instead of, you know, fixing everything and whatnot. And, you know, I kind of wanna rant for like another few hours about this, but I'm gonna keep it short. Basically, we got another technician who then figured out where exactly cables were broken. Again, it was like somewhere below our street. And then we got another set of technicians like the next week who actually dug up the street and changed the cable. The problem is that the first technician actually told us that he would have to return to our home to change, like, basically the boosted signal. Basically, I've mentioned before, like, the signal was boosted. And this probably still, yeah, makes it so that our upload isn't as stable as it should be. But here's the second part about this. I've been using the speed test of my ISP to check if it's fine or not. The speed test, in turn, is also broken. And it shows wrong results. I had to use other software to figure out like how the packet losses and whatnot. And basically what I figured out is as long as I'm just using at most 50% of my upload rate, which is like a lot more than I need for streaming, I can actually use it, and it's mostly stable. I'm losing like a packet every 10 minutes or so. And also I get like some issues when I'm trying to connect to somewhere. But like, for example, streaming is relatively consistent once you are in there. And like I lost like a lot of frames in the beginning, and ever since then I've not lost a single frame. So I'm gonna be really hopeful for the stream and stop complaining, because I'm gonna complain about this for like another 10 hours. Instead, I'm gonna switch over to the game. This is actually a game I wanted to stream the last time I tried like a test stream. This is a game called FTL, Faster Than Light. Basically, it's a ship command simulator, you could call it, and a roguelike at the same time. We're going to see how this works in a bit. It's a game I've been returning to every few years. It's really fun for that. Basically, the plot of this game is we are part of the Federation. Left bottom stream. First of all, hey, Avalord. Welcome in. Anyway, I want to explain this. Where was I? Basically, the plot is we are part of the Federation, and there are rebels, and they invented like a big weapon, and we found the secret weakness of this weapon, and now we have to give it to like our boss or like the head of the Federation, so they can prepare against it, and we basically have to jump through a lot of sectors and galaxies to get that information, like basically to like, what do you call it? Like the head of the Federation again. And yeah, this is kind of the plot. I'm gonna read through the whole plot in a second. Normally I just delete all my files before I start streaming. I don't do that for FTL because from what I remember, everything you unlock by beating the game a few times does not actually change subsequent runs, but you can instead just start with another scenario, which means another ship. Anyway, I'm just gonna start. Like I've been itching to stream again for so long, and I actually just wanna do something else and complain about my ISP for so long. Anyway, new game. This is kind of how it looks when you start a new game. You see like a ship layout, like for example this is the standard ship. You have 3 crew members. You can technically also name them. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I am quite lazy about that. And alternatively, like for example, I beat the game, I think that was what I needed to do, or something else, and it gave me like another ship layout here. Yeah, this is Advanced Edition, but like there are 2 layouts per ship, and there are like multiple ships you can play, and you unlock them by beating the game, or like doing special things during the game. For now we're just gonna ignore all of this, and jump to the first one. This is the Kestrel. Again, very basic ship. Probably going to have like a little bit of a learning curve in the beginning again, because I've not played this game in like, I think the last time I played it was like 2019, 2020 or something like that. So it's been, yeah, quite some time. Anyway, I'm gonna start here, I think. Okay. This is kind of the whole plot of the game. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure you explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. And there's a tip about solar flares. You're going to see solar flares. I'm gonna talk about this later. Basically, this is the whole game. We have our weapons here. We have our energy bar. This one is really important, and I hope my camera actually won't cover anything. It should be fine for the most part. We are currently in a peaceful area, and we can, for example, jump to the next sector, and we always have like a little bit of distance. Basically, we have like these FTL beacons, I think they're called here. We can jump, and our goal is to reach the exit. And for example, you can see exit, we would have to jump through a few sectors to actually get there. And each sector comes with its own dangers and whatnot. We're going to see a lot of that. But it's really important that this is a management game. For example, in the beginning, we have like our 3 crew members. Each of them mans a station. For example, we have like our pilot. We always need a pilot, otherwise we cannot, first of all, cannot jump. And second of all, we cannot dodge enemy attacks. And we have like other systems I'm gonna probably talk about later if they're going to be important. For now, just know that the setup in the beginning is... Give me a second. Still raspy throat, not used to talking again, because again, been a month. Basically we have like 3 additional energy bars, and we can actually move them around. Like for example, we can charge our weapons, and they only are usable as long as they are charged. And you have like this little cooldown bar, meaning that even if you jump into a system, you can't actually shoot in the beginning, but instead you actually have to wait until your weapons are ready and stuff. You also have like our med bay. We can, for example, unpower this currently because we can use it to heal our whole crew, but they are currently full life, so who cares? And instead power, for example, our engines, and that gives them more speed, meaning we can dodge bullets, for example, or other laser weapons and whatnot. Like, there's actually quite some complexity to it. So again, I don't actually know how well I'm going to do in the first run. But for now, I'm just gonna jump. I'm thinking if there's anything else that's important. Our currency is scrap. We're going to get scrap by destroying enemy ships and sometimes for quests and similar, and we can upgrade our systems here. Like for example, we can get better shields, or we can power our reactor somewhere here to get more of those power bars. And we can also go to shops and buy stuff for scrap. This is basically the most important stuff. Then we have fuel, we can do 16 jumps, basically. We have missiles. Missiles, we can use certain weapons, just use energy, and certain other weapons use missiles in addition to energy. And we have drone parts. We can't actually use drones, so we're just gonna ignore them for now. Okay, I've explained so much stuff that I can hopefully start and just jump into the first sector. Our goal is to collect as many systems as possible, because every time we jump into a system we can get like a quest or like an enemy ship that we can destroy, stuff like that, and this is all needed so we can improve our ship, so we get stronger, because as we progress the enemies also get stronger and stuff. So it's kind of a balancing act between like risk reward. Do we actually want to jump to another sector to get more resources, or do we try to reach the exit and not risk taking damage, for example? Okay, I've talked long enough. I mean, it's been like a 6-minute explanation again. Let's just jump. And we are going to learn everything as we go. And obviously we are going to be next to a star that is currently racing. You arrive at the beacon to find yourself dangerously close to a star. An automated rebel ship, impervious to the heat, moves in to engage. And we can pause the game, by the way, all the time. That's important. You actually can plan everything you do all the time. And you can see here we have the enemy ship. And we can, for example, use our keys or just press it here to aim at different systems or rooms. As we can see, we are close to a sun. That means that we are overheating all the time. Every once in a while we're going to get hit by like a solar beam, basically, or a solar flare. It's going to set systems on fire and deal a lot of damage to us, and especially our crew. And the enemy, on the other hand, is an automated drone, meaning they don't actually care about the heat, except for the fact that they can technically burn, if I recall correctly, but they also don't have an atmosphere in here, so fire tends to stop quite quickly. Anyway, we have a guy at our weapons. This is Ferros. So our weapons actually charge a little bit quicker, which is nice. Looking at the enemy, again, auto assault is hostile. And they are using a drone. This guy. I'm guessing this is a laser drone. We can actually check a lot of stuff. Yeah, this just tells us this is a drone. I don't think. Enemy combat drone. Repeatedly detects your ship. I'm guessing this is a standard one. This is probably just going to shoot a laser. That does every once in a while. Important about attacks. We're going to. You know what? I'm just gonna shoot for now. My goal for now is to destroy either their shields or their weapons. And I would say for now, let's destroy their weapons. I'm gonna keep the rocket here for now. I'm not sure if I want to use one yet. Kind of depends on what kind of drone this is. So let's just run the game. Okay, this is actually a laser drone. Lasers are kind of interesting in this game. Like we have laser bursts, but we also have like these kind of lasers. These lasers are completely blocked by shields. And they don't even damage the shield. This is important, but they deal a lot of damage to somebody that were to destroy the shield. For example, by shooting us. Every time we get shot, first our shield takes damage and then our hull. And basically, I'm just gonna run. They're shooting once, hope that the shield recharges. Yes, it does. And we just shot 3 laser bursts. Welcome back, pixels. And let's see if we hit the weapons. Yes, we hit them. The system is red. I'm not on the same screen. I actually jumped once, okay? It's just that most of the screens kind of look the same. Anyway, we destroyed their weapons, meaning they cannot shoot, meaning that we only have the drone to worry about, and again, they can't actually hurt us as long as the shield stays up. And now I would actually focus on the shields. We can also use the Artemis rockets, but they cost ammunition, and I don't actually want to waste it if I don't have to. Let's hope that we can actually destroy. Okay, shield is damaged enough. This is orange, that means it's just damaged, not destroyed, but we can also see that the shield symbol is gone. God, I have so much to explain all the time. And this is going to slow the auto repair, if I recall correctly, because it's an automated assault. So I'm just gonna continue firing on the shield. And basically the ship is destroyed once the hull is completely destroyed here. Solar flare imminent, okay. Let's brace ourselves. And hope. Okay, we took 1 damage. It's important, solar flares are kind of dangerous because again they spread fire. We can in turn though open doors, for example, and now we can vacuum out the whole ship, or at least the areas over there. Meaning that we can just get rid of that fire and then we can close it again. And our there's like a subsystem for that. No, it's the O2 subsystem actually. It's going to slowly yeah, fill everything with air again. And then the ship explodes, we get resources. And now we just have to wait for our FTL drive to return to full charge. And then we can actually jump. And I would actually prefer to jump before the sun does weird stuff again. So let's just jump. We probably have enough time to jump over here. Yeah, I kind of want to get as many of the systems as I can before it gets too dangerous. Okay, this is a regular rebel ship that has been patrolling this region. As soon as you arrive, I can't even talk. It begins its assault. So this one, not automated, meaning we actually have actual people on the ship, and the rooms are also connected. This also means if it were to, I don't know, set ablaze, they actually would have to deal with that like in an oxygen kind of way, so they actually have to beat the fire out themselves and stuff. Like the NPCs aren't actually smart enough to vent their the atmosphere, and they actually can't because they don't even have doors on the outside. But hey, who cares? So for now, they have 2 weapons. I'm not sure which ones they have. I feel like you can kind of see. Like this one seems similar to the one that I have over here. So this is a burst laser, and I feel like this one is another laser that just shoots once, probably. So let's just go for the weapons in the beginning. And maybe we could actually, just because they are slightly more dangerous than the other ones, shoot the Artemis missile at the weapon system as well. Just so we have like a head start, because it actually charges faster than the other weapons. And we're probably going to take some damage. Oh yes, we do definitely take some damage. This is probably fine though for now. We also have like the problem that they hit our O2 systems. And like you can again see like we have like orange on engines, meaning they don't work at full power. This is fine though. It just means that we lose some of our evasion, and because it gets repaired, nobody's actually manning the system, meaning we lose another bit of evasion. We also have lost O2, but we have like a good chunk of it left, meaning that as long as we can destroy this fast enough, we don't actually have to worry about it. Now I'm just gonna fire at the front, at the cockpit, meaning that we can actually get them to not dodge again anymore. Ooh, that's actually really good. They want to surrender, and they give us a weapon pre-igniter. This is an augment that is like really good. This is why I'm actually going to take it. And then I'm going to send 2 of you guys over here to repair the O2. And then we can probably power the med bay, because Ken has taken some damage, and just move him over here. And then we can power some O2 so we get the oxygen again, and move all our crew back to where they belong. Also, all our people will slowly level up as time progresses. Like for example, this guy already has like a little bit XP in weapons and a little bit in repair, and they just get better once once it worked. Anyway, we can unpower the med bay and go back to the boost, and now we can actually check our ship, because we got the weapon pre-igniter. Weapons are made immediately available after an FTL jump. Like this cooldown we have in the beginning when we jump, this is gone now. This is such a great upgrade, I love it. And we could technically go to a store, but I feel like we can go over here, 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 and here. And as you can see, there's like this red ring that starts. This is where the rebels are. Basically, they're like back here, and after the next jump, they're going to reach up here. So I'm not quite sure, but we should be able to jump over here, 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 and then go through the nebula over there. Seems kind of risky, or we could just jump to the store right now, but we only have 50 scrap. It's like a little bit... No. It's like not quite enough for what I have planned. So let's just jump to the next system. And we can see depending on how much damage we take. Okay, soon after arriving in the system, you're hailed by a small cruiser. What good fortune that we happen to run into each other. Nothing personal, but we have some information we need. You have some information. Okay, those are pirate interceptors. They are not part of the rebels, but they're still the bad guys. They're probably hired by them. As you can see, our weapons are ready instantly, so we can actually shoot the weapons instantly. That's nice. They only have this weapon now. That's probably the weaker one. It only costs 1 power. This one probably 2, which is why this one unpowers first. And we can probably shoot the shields first. That means that they should only have like 1 shot. And again, our shield can always block 1. Yeah, I should probably speak a lot of things. Yeah, I tend to speak a lot. I don't know, I hate when it gets too quiet during stream, but thanks for reminding me. I actually brought like a whole water bottle, so just keep reminding me when I talk too much. Anyway, thank you. I'm gonna return. We have the shields to destroy. I'm not quite sure, like they're probably repairing the weapons right now. But we can probably fire another... Wait, they just lost shields completely. Maybe we actually got some fire in there? Yeah, has a possible effect of fire, so probably the shields are currently burning. So let's just attack the weapons for now. We can get some scrap and some fuel and a drone part, but for now I will not accept surrender. We are currently winning and like it's just not enough. And we should be able to... I'm just gonna fire the cockpit here so they can't actually jump away. True, you're right, I completely forgot. I can actually send somebody over to check the sensors. Wait, it's been some time since I played last. Basically, it just improves the subsystems. And we can actually check. Oh, yeah, they're done. They already got rid of the fire. That's fine. And this should be all. Anyway, yeah, we got like a little bit more scrap. That's kind of nice. For the most part. Very I mean, kind of. Could be like an advanced version of Battleship, I guess. Again, it's like a game I really like. I mentioned before, I return to this game like every few years. I've also beaten the game a few times, so... It's probably going to come back to me at some point. There's only one other ship at this beacon, and it's showing heavy damage. You receive a message on your console. Greetings, traveler. We were crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire the necessary supplies to get home. Okay, that's nice. Sometimes you have like shop events where something can happen and you actually have some options here. But, yes, wait. Oh, cool. They updated smart detection in OBS. How nice. Anyway, for example, we can buy some drones, but we don't actually have a drone system. We could buy one, but it's too expensive. Cloaking would also be kind of cool. We could sell some stuff, but we don't actually have something interesting to sell. So for now, I'm just gonna repair the ship. And I'm actually fine otherwise, so let's... Yeah. Hey Kat, welcome in. The stream is actually working really well. It's only had some problems, like basically on startup. I gave like a whole speech in the first 5 minutes of stream. Anyway. I can actually buy some more fuel. So I had like a 5 minutes speech in the beginning, how much I hate my ISP and stuff, so, you know. Anyway, yeah, about your tip. I'm probably going to go for four weapon setup. It's just like they didn't have any weapons, so it's fine. I'm probably going to get some fuel. Like it's kind of cheap. I think like normally it's 3 scrap per fuel, and you always need fuel, so it's fine. It's a bit laggy. I mean, according to my OBS settings, it seems like I have not dropped a single frame, so I don't know. It's probably on your end. I'm just gonna blame that. I hope at least. Okay, if it looks fine, I'm gonna trust you guys. And I'm just gonna jump over here. I mean, the ISP definitely deserves the speech, but I kind of wanted to actually play a game today because I have not played games in like so long. I'm probably going to rant about it next stream. By the way, since you're here, I'm probably going to return to Zelda tomorrow. Since the stream has been going so well, like, until now at least. So let's just hope that it's going to continue like this. So, I should have probably mentioned it earlier, but like the plan for the week is probably that I'm going to stream Zelda tomorrow. And then over the week I kind of want to play Dev Store, because I kind of promised that like 2 weeks ago or like 3 weeks ago, whenever my internet kind of started breaking. So yeah, kind of want to be done with that before Ryan starts streaming, or at least, you know, have like kind of a buffer so I can actually watch that stream, because like knowing the union, it's probably going to happen. Anyway, nothing else is around in the system, so let's just jump over to the next unvisited location. This is a nebula. In the nebula our sensors won't work, and like everything is a mess, but also the rebels have a hard time following us, so they actually don't jump too far. This is actually interesting. A black market weapon trader spins your tale of the dangers of the nebula before pushing his wares. We can ignore it, attack it, or we could actually purchase the unknown weapon. No sleep? I mean, maybe. I hope that I don't have to stream so late. But it's technically the last week I will be able to stream so late, because, you know, university starts up again, probably like the week after. It's probably going to take like another 1 or 2 weeks until I have to go to university regularly. But at least until then, I actually want to continue streaming like basically daily. So yeah. And then I'm gonna figure out a new stream plan. I'm just gonna buy the weapon. Sounds fine. Heavy laser Mark 1. This is a deals 2 damage, but can only destroy 1 shield. That's important. But it is also a relatively cheap weapon, so we can actually power that soon. But we can also technically just change the Artemis for the heavy laser. Could also be fine. And we find another store. I'm gonna just jump through the nebula, get like 2 more jumps in, and then we can go to the exit. And worst case, if I take like a lot of damage, I can just jump back to the store. Probably deals more damage on empty system. That could be true. Let me read it in a second. A mantis ship hails you through the storm. These are sacred something clan hunting grounds. I'm not gonna pronounce that. You are prey. Shields up. Perfect. Oh yes. First of all, I'm gonna read this again. Fire. It at least doesn't tell me over here. This is just a settings menu. I'm gonna read it again. Might be. It's like normal damage too. Oh no, it has a breach effect. So it can actually vent atmosphere. Technically. Anyway, this is actually kind of important now. And this is kind of bad actually. How am I gonna do this? Yeah, I can actually check it after the battle. So this is important. They have a teleporter and they have mantis. Mantis are like really great at melee damage, and otherwise they aren't that great. So they will probably board our ship in like a second. So I am just going to shoot that system before they can do anything, hopefully. I'm gonna let them shoot for a little bit so I can actually, perfect, disable the teleporter before they can actually jump over here. And then I'm going to destroy probably their weapons still. Should probably switch it up a little bit. This looks like one of those lasers that doesn't deal damage as long as our shields are up. But depending on the timing, this could be kind of dangerous. And the heavy laser in itself doesn't actually do anything. So let's wait a second and then shoot again. Ah, a little bit of damage, and we can't actually dodge anymore. This is kind of annoying because our cockpit has been damaged. Slightly worried about watching Ray 9 until 11 PM. Yeah, fair enough. No, I get it. I am also actually easily scared, but like half the games aren't actually that terrible, I think. Could be funny. So yeah. I don't know, might be just like a timing thing. So I'm guessing you're going to lose the emotes tomorrow? I don't know. Anyway, we almost destroyed their ship. That should be fine now. Let's just wait for the last self to shoot over there. Okay. This should be fine and should destroy the ship. Perfect. And we get a little bit of scrap at least and some more fuel. But yeah, like the whole horror thing, it's always funny. Like it's a lot better if you can actually make fun of Ryan. That's like my experience, so that's fine. Anyway, next location, we can probably do this jump over here and then go to the store. I mean, I know at least the forest, which is like the Monday stream, isn't actually that scary in my opinion. Like it has like some creepy moments, but like it's not, you know, one of the other games. So I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. You know, the mantis ship again, one of those. Ducking between the clouds of the swirling space stuff. It's hunting you, you try to get to the jump and move into the attack. Okay. They don't have a teleporter. This is important. Meaning we can actually focus on the weapons. Seems like they have a bomb. They can actually ignore shields. If that hits. Perfect. Like similar to missiles, for example, but they can also not be shot down, which is kind of cool. For them, not for me. But I actually enjoy currently not wasting any missiles. Hey Evo, welcome in. And yes, like the forest really will not be too bad. Maybe the quarry, like I remember the other, which one was the other one? Until Dawn he played. I actually thought that was kind of creepy, but it's like still, you know, manageable. It's like not one of the worst games. But yeah, let's just jump to the store, I would say, and see what they can offer us. Probably nothing too much, just because we only have like 30 scrap. That's probably fine. I would say let's just fix our health. And yeah, we again... Oh wait, we actually have a second page here. Again, just some drones, and we could get some weapons, but they are a bit too expensive. Hermes missile, it's probably fine. Let's just jump to the exit. And now that we reached the exit point, we actually completed like a 1/7 of the game, essentially. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You arrive in the system and immediately discover a pirate ship nearby. Strangely, scans indicate there are no life forms aboard. You salvage anything useful, but find no clue as to the whereabouts of the former crew. Which is kind of nice, so we just get some free scrap. And yeah. And now we can actually jump... Yeah, we could technically jump to another location, but we can also just jump to the next sector. And as you can see, everything over here is where the rebels already are. And you don't really want to stay here. Like, the rebels, they will, like, just destroy a ship. So, how about we don't do that? Wait, how many are those, actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's technically 8 sectors you will have to play through to win the game. And we can actually decide what we want to go through. We can actually go to the civilian sector. They are, like, a little bit nicer. You mostly have to deal with like pirates, but there are also like more like peaceful quests from what I remember. There are also engis. Engis are like allies to the Federation, but they are like not humans. They are like these cyborg robots. I don't actually fully remember. There might be cyborgs race that are like also cool. And we can basically decide which sectors we want to go through, and we can now plan ahead because we don't actually know the exact kind of sector we have to go through. But instead we can just kinda guess it. Like for example, red could be either rebel controlled or pirate controlled or mantis. We already met those controlled. Those are nebulas. Those can either be like regular nebulas or they can be like those weird slugs that can mind control people from what I remember, or they can't be mind controlled. Either or. They could also live there. But they're like mostly neutral, and civilian sectors are like mostly peaceful. In a way, you're happy to get experience horror games in some way, at least. Fair enough. I mean, I totally get it. I can't play horror games. There's only one game you could kind of consider horror that I enjoyed, which was Outer Wilds. Still, best game out there, you know. But other than that game, I don't think I would have ever finished any sort of horror game, so yeah. Did you hear wrong, or did you say mind control slugs? Yep, there are slugs that mind control people. Either that or they can't be mind controlled. I forgot. It's been a few years since I last played. Anyway, and now it's Overwatch. Why am I calling it Overwatch instead of Outer Wilds? It's kind of terrible that I have the same acronym. Outer Wilds is kind of scary. Like the base game is scary in an existential kind of way. It's kind of creepy at points, but I wouldn't call it like scary as in a horror game. But the DLC definitely is like a lot spookier than the main game. Like, it's definitely one of those games, if you were not hooked by the main game, you will probably not enjoy the DLC, because you actually have to go through some spookier sections. That's probably what I would call it. Like, there's a warning, but it's definitely not as, like, horror-y as a lot of other games you could have played or be interested in, I guess. But I don't really want to spoil stuff, you know. Anyway, I would say let's just hop to the civilian sector, so we at least have like the chance to go to a hostile sector if we actually get strong. So, I mean, there are some carcinogenic marshmallows. They actually give you an achievement, but psh, you haven't heard that from me. Yeah, fine with creepy, but you cannot do jump scares. I really don't want to spoil stuff, so like, I'm just gonna shut up. But it's like, at least not a traditional jump scare you're going to experience. Let's say it like this. Welcome to a new sector. Get to the exit beacon and jump to the next sector before pursuing rebel fleet catches you. I just realized that one of our people are actually slightly damaged, so let's get them healed up and return to the position. Again, we can't actually control the ship unless somebody is sitting up here. And we have a store again. We don't care about the store for now. We can probably go through a lot of systems. I would say let's go up here and then like kind of jump around like this. It should be fine. Let's see what we can encounter here. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message until the pirates cut it in and offers a split to the bounty if you sit tight. So yes, we can either fight them or we can not fight them, and they have like 2 weapons it seems. They have 1 shield, it should still be fine. We can be the hero, and we are actually kinda strong, I would say. Questionable. We are in a fight position. I would definitely say let's try to be the hero. Sometimes you have the chance to get like extra loot doing that. But for now, let's just check. Okay, it seems like they only have like 1 of those heavy lasers and they have 1 drone. I'm guessing this drone will be a combat drone. Okay, I'm guessing it's a laser drone again. So how about we destroy their weapons? And then maybe their shields over here. Ah, I missed. Okay, but they don't have any weapons, so they can't actually deal a lot of damage. And we can actually train both our evasion and our shield by doing this. And this is kind of risky, because if this drone ever attacks like twice relatively quick to each other, they can actually break through our shield. So how about we destroy the drone next, instead of focusing on the shield. I'm still going to focus on the shield slightly. More generous offer? Nah, let's destroy them. It's fine. Currently they don't have any shields, so we can just fire. And obviously we miss. Actually have great evasion. Can we actually see their exact evasion set? Maybe via better sensors? Maybe. I don't know, I would have to upgrade those, so how about checking that one out later. I would say let's damage the shield again, just in case. It's probably not going to survive so long. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, the pirate ship explodes, we get a lot of scrap, that's kind of nice. And we go to examine the ship we just saved. And the victim quickly jumps away, so we don't actually get anything from them. But sometimes they actually talk to us and help us out, sometimes they repair our ship, sometimes they give us like systems and stuff, or just some scrap. So it's oftentimes kind of worth it to destroy the pirate ship if you can. You arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship to aid him. Shall we respond? I'm guessing sure. Your ship seems reasonably equipped. Freighter carrying a shipment of my goods is a week late. The fools flew through a pirate-filled sector in their haste, and I fear for their cargo's safety. I'm looking for a less incompetent captain to investigate. Sure, why not? At least you're confident for what it's worth. Here's the last known location. So we have like a quest marker now, which is kind of nice. We have to go over here to do something. This might be a trap, this might just be a quest sometimes. Sometimes people actually don't lie in this galaxy. So let's try to get over there. But I like to do all the quests, you know? At least as long as you can. Upon completing a jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. Pirate ship, they have 1 shield, they have a weapon, they don't have a drone system, they seem kind of weak. So how about we reject the offer? Too bad. It's fine. Okay, they have 2 weapons actually. They also have like a missile probably. Looks similar to the Artemis, so let's destroy that because they can actually shoot through our shield, and I'm not a big fan of that. So how about we destroy that? Shoot another one. Perfect. And we will not accept surrender again. I don't actually care about missiles so much just because I have 17 already. Should just be able to shoot at this shield. And then maybe at their controls. Perfect. Lots of damage. Get even more scrap. Perfect. And we don't have to pay anything. We could actually check our systems. We can upgrade power in theory. We could also upgrade our shields. I'm a big fan of upgrading shields. We should probably do that soon. Because once we upgrade it twice, which is 50 scrap, we can use 2 shield barriers, but we would need 50 scrap. And like another 50 probably to upgrade power. I'm not sure why it doesn't tell me each level. I don't know. Do I want to do that now? Probably not before, I don't know. Okay, there's a distress beacon. I kind of want to jump to the distress beacon, but I also want to be better equipped. So let's just upgrade our systems and get more shielding power. So now we have 2 layers of shield, meaning we can block 2 shots and they regenerate a little bit better. So, time for the distress beacon. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire and their repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They are looking for help or disable it. Okay, promise to help or we can leave it alone. There are like multiple solutions to that. All have like a chance of working or not working depending on what you have. We technically could promise for now to consider your options. We can fire at it. Maybe it works. Sad it didn't work. They need help elsewhere. Okay, I like to just risk it. I remember there was like one quest where you could like block it with your shield, or if you have like another member, like another like a race or species, there's like one that can help out with situations like those. You know, they're like interesting quests. That's all I wanna say. That's fine. Okay. Anyway, this didn't work out as planned. If I jump over here and here, then I can still do the quest. Okay. I'm just gonna jump over there. That's fine. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with a warning. Warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational and you move into an attack. This is interesting. There's also hacking in this game, like you can hack systems and block them using that, and enemies can do the same. For now, it seems fine though, so let's just destroy their weapons first again. They seem to have 2 smaller lasers, or those are not the same, right? Anyway, time to shoot. Let's just ignore all the weapons, that's probably the safest course of action. And we ride again. I'm like normally a big fan of actually boosting the shields, I just remembered. I just realized they actually hacked the engines, but just partially, which means that we lost some of the level. You can see that there's like one of the energy bars is like blue, meaning that it's hacked or like blocked. We can't actually use the full power. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Once the ship is destroyed, we can actually recharge the system again. And that's that fight. And we get some scrap, which is nice. And it's working again. Perfect. I just wanted to check. If it's manned, I'm getting 5 more evasion. This is kind of important. We have like 20 evasion, meaning that we can dodge like 20% of all shots. We could alternatively, for example, put this guy also into shields. And that would... what would it do? Like, I think it gets like 10% faster recharges. Also sometimes kind of nice. But for now, I'm going to go with this. And I feel like, yep. If I'm pressing X, I can close all the doors at once. There's also like another key for that. X and Z. If I really want to open. And I feel like if I press it again, or was it Shift Z? Yeah, I can actually vent the whole atmosphere. Not gonna do that. For now, I'm just gonna wait a few seconds until our oxygen goes up, back up, and then we can jump to the next system. We have 26 scrap. We can't actually upgrade a lot with that. We could get like better subsystems. I don't quite remember. I feel like our subsystems also cost us energy. But there are actually some that are really useful, like for example, better doors. Because basically, like when, like, normal systems, they give you like a small bonus, like for example, the extra evasion if we man it. But if we man subsystem, they basically level up one step. Like for example, we've seen like in an earlier fight that if we man the sensors, we can actually look into the enemy ship, for example. And if you just upgrade it by itself, it would do that without being manned, which is kind of nice. Which is kind of why I'm considering it. But I feel like it would still cost more power, right? I don't quite recall, which is why I'm not gonna upgrade now. I'm gonna upgrade the next time I actually have enough scrap to upgrade, and then also upgrade our reactor. Okay, for now, your arrival is greeted by numerous computer alerts. The nearby automated rebel scout has used a local satellite to deploy a virus to disrupt your shield system. Hopefully it won't cause any further problems before you can destroy it. As we can see, we just lost 2 levels of shield, meaning we only have like 1 shield layer now. We can't actually power anything else that would make sense, so how about we just destroy this drone? It should be fine. Okay. And fire at the cockpit just so they cannot, the piloting system I guess, so they can't dodge anymore. And now we have 100% accuracy, which is kind of nice. Okay. The ship explodes, leaving behind a collection of useful scrap material. How nice. 45 again. Do we do the quest first and then jump over there? I feel like we should, just in case. And let's look at the quest. You arrive at the last known location of the merchant's delivery. You begin to scan for a lost ship. You find a severely damaged ship floating amongst some debris. The crew hails you. I can't believe that cheap bastard sent someone after us. I thought we would freeze to death. If you help us complete the delivery, we share the reward and join your crew. That's kinda nice. Promise to deliver the cargo and ask if any would be interested in joining your crew. Sure. Nice, they upload the delivery destination once on board. One takes you up on your offer, the rest you drop off at a nearby station. Added the quest marker to your map, and we got Nav. This is an engi. I talked about them before. They are like another species, and they are kind of cool because they have like a better repair speed. Like they suck at combat, but they are great engineers, basically. You can actually check this over here. It's an engi. It's unclear if the engi are partly organic or entirely mechanical, but it's well known that they are exceptional engineers. Repair speed is doubled, but combat damage inflicted is halved. So it's kind of nice to have them at a relatively central system, so I can actually move them around. And also we get like better shields. As opposed to like, for example, humans. Humans just have a slightly faster rate at improving skills, and they don't have actually anything else interesting about them. As you can see, sometimes they come with skills, but I'm guessing not here because we are still in second. Okay. This is actually kind of close, but we should be able to jump over here, 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 and then to the exit. It should be fine, right? Let's try it. And we obviously land next to a star. This beacon has been placed too close to a supergiant class M star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of here, or die. A pirate apparently oblivious to the dangers of the sun moves in to engage. This guy has a laser and then I think it's an ion cannon, meaning they can actually disable our shields for a longer time, but don't actually deal proper damage with that one. But again, lasers. Lasers are actually kind of dangerous once the shield is gone. So how about we should probably still destroy the weapons first and then, I don't know, shoot at the shield once. Perfect. This should allow us to just continue firing over here without actually having to time anything. Perfect, they resist this 1 damage, but that's fine. We should probably still have to deal with some of the heat soon. Just gonna continue firing. No, I will not accept surrender. Because we are in a dangerous system, we have to wait for FTL to recharge anyway. I completely forgot. Ooh, this is kind of bad. Probably get you over here, then vent oxygen over here. Also here. Okay. Destroyed. Ooh. New weapon. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. We get a healing burst and some scrap. Ooh, I kinda... Is this smart? We should probably just send 2 people over there to deal with the fire and then repair O2 before it gets too late, and maybe open the doors over here so we can exchange some oxygen with that room. Or we can close doors, still keep doors open just so they don't suffocate. Okay, O2 is powered again. Then let's get those 2 into the med bay and heal them. Should be fine, and we should probably still jump. They're healed up. Okay. How about you return while we jump into the quest system? That sounds fine, right? Just so we don't actually get hit again. That's fine. You find the station that had ordered your cargo, you drop it off, and they respond, ignoring the fact that this is days late. We really appreciate that you have delivered our materials to us. We realize how dangerous this sector is these days. Take this as payment. We get an anti-personnel drone. We can't use it. Kinda annoying. And I feel like the exit will be actually overrun by a lot of ships next jump. So let's maybe hope that it isn't as bad. Okay, nothing interesting. Yeah, if we jump here, the rebels will actually reach the system as well. That means that we will actually have to fight for survival, basically, until our FTL drive is done. Should be doable, though. I'm just gonna wait until the O2 is charged up again, just so it's less risky for us, just in case something gets destroyed or stuff, so we don't actually suffocate. And I'm gonna use the chance to actually drink something. Okay, that should be fine now, I guess. Let's jump again. Or maybe I kind of want to upgrade some subsystems. Because like the problem is, if like those subsystems get damaged, then it could be kind of problematic. Like for example, if the doors get damaged and they, I don't know, teleport onto our ship, or like we have like a hull breach and we can't actually open or close doors. Could be kind of annoying. So I kind of feel like I kind of want to upgrade those. So we get blast doors. I'm not sure if we actually have to power them. Okay, no, we don't actually have to. Yeah, we have to chug a lot. This should be fine. Okay, then let's also upgrade our sensors. I actually like that. We could also do that and get like some extra evasion, but we actually do have somebody standing there, so it should actually be fine. Still sensors upgraded, we have 30 more scrap. There's also a heal bomb that we have. Requires missile, and we can actually heal our crew if we teleport them onto the enemy ships once we get a teleporter. Or for example, I feel like we can actually shoot at ourselves, right? Yeah, we could technically. Can't, yeah. So yeah, technically we can heal ourselves with it, but it's not really that important in my opinion to have it. So I'm probably going to sell that one at some point. I feel like a lot safer now jumping into whatever danger awaits us. And by that I mean a lot of ships. As you can see, this is the whole rebel fleet ready to attack us. We found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. We must survive long enough to be able to jump to the next sector. This is right. We actually have to fight a ship while there are like a lot of other ships in the background also shooting at us, but we can't actually target them. For now, 2 levels means that we have blasters. Yeah, that's actually kind of nice. So I don't actually care about the teleporter that much, especially because we only have like humans attacking us. So I would say let's attack the shields first. Nah, weapons. Perfect. Okay, this guy teleported over here. Intruders detected, that's fine. He actually has to destroy the door systems now, which is... It's kind of annoying that he went over there, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna risk it for now. You only have to wait until the FTL drive is done. And this guy currently can't actually damage the ship, he can only attack the doors. And at some point he's going to break through them, but it's going to give us some time. Okay, first laser again. Perfect, they have a breach there. Yeah, they're attacking our doors because we upgrade the systems. They also have like a lot more HP now. We could probably, now that the weapons are destroyed, attack this guy. Also with that guy, so he can't actually attack the doors anymore, so we don't take any real damage. Should be fine. And now we should be able to shoot the shield system. Perfect, another breach. And because it's a 2v1, it should actually be fine. Obviously, we're taking some damage from behind the ships. And it should be fine though, because again, we are charging the FTL drive. Okay, he got teleported out. Let's have to return to the systems for now. He's currently not saved yet. We're waiting for the burst laser. Shoot there, and then we wait for a second and shoot over there. So they don't actually have any shields anymore. And the breach actually made it so that they don't actually have any oxygen anymore. We should be able to shoot the med bay and O2. Perfect, so they can't actually heal. And now they actually will suffocate. Because they can't actually refill their air. And I can fire over here, and that should be enough to destroy them. And then we can actually also jump. I'm still gonna destroy him just because I'm almost done. It should give us another fuel. Please. Thanks. And then now we can jump. Normally I would just jump once I'm done with, because, you know, we are basically done. Yeah, it was probably reasonable to destroy the ship first. Now we have the choice between a rock-controlled sector or an uncharted nebula. Uncharted nebulas are neutral areas. But again, they are slugs technically, but they are also like slug nebulas, I don't know. And the rocks are like these, like rock people. They can beat out fire without taking any damage because they're like, again, they're rocks, they don't care about the heat. They are also kind of slow, but really tanky. But they're also like enemies of the Federation. As you can see, they're hostile at least. We would also go through the nebula. Nebulas are kind of annoying because like our subsystems, like our sensors don't work. I'm just gonna try the rock control sector just because I feel that nebulas aren't too much fun, in my opinion. But again, it's been a few years since I last played. The rock people have a particularly aggressive stance towards alien races trespassing in their space. You should tread carefully here. That is right. Okay. For now, let's get you two to repair this thing, and we can heal you over there. Like, the engi is really quick at repairing even the hull leak, so that should be fine. And let's spread some air, just so, you know, it can exchange some oxygen everywhere. And now let's send all the people back to their space, and maybe save the current position, so I don't actually have to move the engi there manually. Let's check the sector. Okay, it's kind of open. No nebulas, this is kind of nice. I feel like we could probably jump over here and then go to the store. We have some relatively big jumps we can do if we really have to escape the rebels. So how about this jump, maybe this one, and into the store. That should be fine. I hope at least. You find a rock ship docked with a damaged Mantis fighter. Before you have a chance to hail them, the ships move into attack you, and you register teleport symbols from the disabled ships. They're using Mantis tag to board you. Shoot us on board. This is kind of annoying. They're actually teleporting onto our shields. Which means we can actually vent this all and have you move over to the doors. So the doors are even stronger, so they can't actually leave this room. In the meantime, I'm going to fire at their No, their weapons, they have a missile. Should be fine. Perfect. They are going to attack our shield, but as long as it's not losing a whole bar here, it's actually not too bad. Okay, now I would like to destroy the shields. Does that mean improved blast doors? Yeah, I'm guessing it's just a lot of HP on those doors. Let's fire over there and then... Perfect. Okay, they can't evade anymore. This is kind of nice. And he should probably suffocate. Soon, at least. Don't care about the sensors that much. Now destroy the shield. Perfect. Now we just wait until this guy suffocates. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Nice. We can just wait and not take damage. Waiting for another second, and then let's close the doors. Perfect. And open them. Just, again, get the air flowing. And I didn't actually take any damage. Perfect. So this was actually kind of safe. And we can actually jump over to the distress beacon, which is kind of nice. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thank you for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? Yeah, sure. Why not? Take this bit of scrap as a down payment. We'll use your jump signatures to follow you. You're really helping us out here. And we now have a quest marker that we have to jump to. And it's actually close to the exit, which is kind of nice. You can probably jump over here to store. This should be fine, right? And once we reach there, like, we either get more payment or we could also just get attacked by them. I don't know, sometimes it happens. You know, people lie, even in the universe. Unusual solar activity in this region means you need to get out quick. The rock pirates nearby apparently think otherwise as they move to attack your ship. Also, they kinda ignore heat. Not their ships, but they themselves. Okay, this could be kinda annoying. Let's get evasion up again. I really wanna get those shields destroyed. But it might also be time to have to use a rocket just because we have 2 shields and we are in front of a star. Maybe after shooting the first stealth, I'm gonna switch over to the Artemis missile just because we have so many. Should be fine. So let's fire at their weapons for now. And, well, perfect. We actually destroyed their weapons, or at least, yeah. Spread some fire. Again, they don't actually care about fire. But it should give us some time to destroy the other systems. And we can use the Artemis if we really want to. Wait until this one gets charged. Just because, again, missiles ignore shields. Just really nice. So we can actually fire there. And they shouldn't actually be able to evade it. Because the captain isn't at the pilot system. Perfect. Get back to a heavy laser and destroy the shield now. Perfect. Should be fine. We can probably mix and match our shots here. And it should be enough to destroy the whole ship. Perfect. We have some fire, that's fine. We can just vent the atmosphere again. And now we just have to wait until the FTL drive is ready again. Perfect. Opening all doors. I'm gonna wait like a few seconds just because it takes a little bit before the solar flare again begins again. We have 103 scrap, it's actually kind of nice. So let's jump to the store. We should be able to at least buy a weapon, especially if we sell the heal bomb. You receive a hail on a Federation frequencies. Your Federation? We weren't sure we'd ever see a friendly face ever again. There's little business here. Perhaps you'd like to trade? Maybe we would like a trade. We could get some augments here. Drone recovery arm recovers drones once we jump. Automated reload is actually kind of nice. 10% cooldown reduction between shots. Recharge booster. Okay, FTL drive is a bit faster. And we can also get some crew. Comet. This one has actually weapons leveled. Should be... But this one also has weapons leveled already, so we don't actually get too much out of that. Also, they're kind of expensive. We could get some drones, like a drone control exists, but it's kind of expensive. I kind of want the automated reloader. They are actually kind of nice. Like 10% more damage technically, or like more shots. It's really nice. And also it's just 40. It's affordable. Let's get the ship repaired and then maybe let's check our systems. We could probably get more weapon control that would allow us to charge the Artemis while we are also using the heavy laser. And we can just move power around a little bit. It should be fine. So how about we do that for now? Like for example, we can now take a little bit of power from our engines and move it into the Artemis, because now the system actually can hold 4 power. And if we don't need the Artemis in a fight, we can just unpower it and return the power to the engines. Okay, now I want to jump here, here, and then here. Should be fine, right? Nothing bad ever happens. Scanners indicate that a battle is taking place nearby. It seems that someone is under attack by space pirates. I would say we can aid the ship. You power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Okay, I would like to attack your shields first. And then we can actually fire at the weapons. With everything we got. Please hit. Thanks. They are fighting, we can probably give you some assistance over here just because the weapons are mostly offline anyways. Do I want to use another Artemis missile? Probably not. Let's just wait. Burst laser. Perfect. Shields are completely destroyed. We just killed their crew member that jumped over here. And this should be everything. Perfect. No more life signs detected on the pirate ship. We didn't even have to destroy it, so we can actually fully salvage it. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. The civilian ship wisely made a fast retreat, so they don't actually talk to us. How rude. Let's get our crew member sealed and return them to our stations in a second. Perfect. And we should be able to... Oh wait, I don't have engines powered. Now we can jump. 2 more jumps and we have the quest, and then we can technically just go to the exit if we really wanted to. It's technically the only jump we can make that makes sense. Kinda sad that this will be a shorter sector, I guess. A few freighters pass by, but they refuse all communications. Must not want to sully their reputation by talking with foreigners. Kinda rude. Okay, I guess we just jump to the quest just because the other way is way too long for us to make. At least, you know, before we can do that. Shortly after you arrive, the ship you were escorting jumps nearby. They thank you for your help and offer you a reward. How nice. 90 scrap again. We could probably upgrade some more systems. We would need 100 scrap for 3 shield barriers, which would be nice later on. But for now... Weapon charge. I'm not quite sure if I want to upgrade anything right now, at least. Seems fine for now. Let's just jump to the exit and see what other sectors we can jump to. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Ooh, nice. This beacon seems to serve as a meeting place for local traffic. It seems you can find crew willing to fight on your ship here for a price. They don't actually tell us why one of them is more expensive than the other, but actually having another crew member isn't like the worst. Having somebody else man some systems, and especially those rockmen, they again can fight fires without taking damage themselves, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna take the more expensive one. I'm gonna assume that they actually have a skill. Just gonna guess. Please. Okay, it's just, I don't know, colorism? I don't know where I want to put you. Maybe onto the sensors here for now. He's still kind of close enough to help out if I need him somewhere. And again, it's kind of useful to have more crew members, at least to a certain extent. And it's also kind of useful to have like multiple kinds of them. But yeah, do we want to check out the distress beacon and jump back afterwards? It's like about this far. We should have enough time to make that jump. Just because the distress beacon means that there's something interesting at least. If it's reasonable, the distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. The satellite defense system has gone haywire and their repair crew can't approach it without being fired on. This is a quest we had before, but last time we didn't have an engi, and I feel like an engi gives us another option. Yep, remotely repair its targeting system. Perfect, it worked. Your crew member is able to remotely fix the glitch in the defense AI, allowing the repair crew to close in and finish the job. The station gives you its thanks along with a reward. Kinda nice. So it was definitely worth it. We don't have the time to jump twice, but we can definitely jump back to the exit. For now. Okay. Nothing happens here, so let's go to the next sector. This one is engi controlled. We don't actually have a choice here. Okay. You have arrived in engi space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they are usually willing to help. Good to know. We could jump to the distress beacon. Yeah, and then to the store. That sounds like a great route. Then we can actually collect like a lot of systems if we just stay in this area. Like jump down and then jump up again. That should give us, yeah, some options at least. Let's check out the distress beacon. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them asking what's wrong. Help, we are being overrun by some sort of giant alien spider. Oh, I remember that event. Giant alien spiders are no joke. We are going to send the crew to help. We have more crew members. Worst case, we lose one. Rip Nav. Your crew boards the station, cautiously moving between corridors. Suddenly, a man-sized arachnid bursts from a vent in the ceiling, followed by countless more. You fight your way back to the airlock and are forced to leave before accounting for all crew members. Not everyone made it back. Good thing we bought another crew member. I mean, who cares about... I mean, basically, you know, engis are like robots, basically, so who cares? I mean, you know... How nice. Okay, how about I'm just gonna jump back here just because we have some time. Like, for some reason I had... I remembered that, like, the rock crewman could help in there. But I was misremembering. I'm guessing it was like another situation where that was important. You pick up a distress call from a civilian ship. It's being chased by a Mendes ship. Ooh, they have like 3 shield layers. That is actually kind of annoying. We definitely need more weapons. So let's aid the civilian ship. I kind of want to fire at the shields first this time. Perfect. Because I feel like otherwise we got rid of 2 shield layers, now we can actually attack. Still kind of dangerous because they actually have 2 missile weapons. But maybe we actually fast enough to attack them again. I might actually fire the Artemis again. Just because it's kind of dangerous. But we have like the 10% recharge bonus. Okay, they actually got to fire 2 missiles. It's kind of annoying. Okay. This really annoying, but they can't actually fire currently. Let's get some evasion in here and get the other guy to repair. You also only have the Artemis powered right now, which is also annoying. I'm just gonna fire it at the shield again, and if it hits, yeah, we can actually destroy the system. Get you over here. Help with the repairs. The Mendes ship breaks apart. Attempt to contact them, and this time they actually waited for us. It seems the crew did not survive. Okay, they did not contact us. Okay. It seems the crew did not survive the assault. You take what you can from the remains of the ship. We still get like a lot of scrap, which is kind of nice. The question is, should we get more power? Probably, right? Let's fire the weapons up again. We should probably go over there already. And we can heal you. Wasn't the best jump, but I also feel like we actually were kind of strong in the beginning. Just because we had like the heavy laser as well as the burst laser. And we kind of reached a point where that isn't true anymore. Which is slightly annoying. But I guess the store might help. I hope. Let's see what you can sell. A message arrived. Your scrap ours. Our weapons for you. You're about to raise shields when you realize it's just an engi trader looking for a trade. Kinda nice. They have the Pegasus missile that needs 3 power and shoots 2 missiles. Has 5 shield piercing and deals a lot of damage. Like, the advantage of this weapon is that it's a relatively expensive weapon with a high charge time, but we also have the pre-igniter of our weapons, meaning that we can at least fire once. The problem is that they also require 3 power, and we don't actually have that much currently. And they also only have this page of systems. They have a crew teleporter. That's not too interesting in my opinion. Cloaking is kind of cool, but it's also too expensive. A drone control, again, costs like a lot of power. For now, I would actually say that we will probably not play around with drones, just because we are like kind of far into the run already, comparatively, and we will probably die before we can actually make a switch to drones, so we can probably just sell those as well as the heal bomb. I don't actually feel like that's worth it to keep. So now we have a little bit more money. There's a fire bomb. Only deals fire damage. Be 60. Like, I feel like that one is kind of powerful. And we do have quite a lot of missiles. So if we really need it, we could probably get more power into our weapon system. Always jump in with the Pegasus powered. So we can fire it once. And then like move the power back to shields or something. Like, we don't actually have to have the shields powered all the time. Because like most enemies can't actually attack us instantly. So it could be fine, right? I kind of want to try it. Let's get the Pegasus rockets. Fix all of our ship. And then we can go upgrade our weapons. That's 50 to upgrade already. 50 and 75. So we actually need more power either way, which is kind of annoying. So it could be like a last resort for now, because it deals like a lot. Like, it shoots twice and it deals 2 damage each. It's kind of strong in that sense. It also saves some missiles. I'm guessing. It's still just gonna cost one of those ammunitions, I guess. So how about we get like 100? What is this? 130 scrap, and then we can probably do that plan that I had. I don't know. Sounds fun. After a short time, receive a message. Hello, I hope it's not a bother, but I'm looking for an escort to a nearby system. This region is quite dangerous and our ship is not well armed. Sure, why not? We have a quest marker. And it's down here. Can we... Oh, this is so awful, right? Like, we would have to do like 3 more jumps. But I also kind of want to do quests, so we can probably jump here, 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 and then we would have to jump here twice. I'm going to try to get close, and then I'm gonna decide if I continue over here, and it's probably reasonable, right? Even though it's kind of annoying. The senders have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of many fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you, or else it's trying to avoid notice. We could hail them. The vessel is relieved to hear from you. They are running low on supplies. They suggest a trade. We only have like 8 fuel, but it's still fine. But if we actually want to use Pegasus and Artemis missiles, having 5 more missiles isn't actually that bad. Sure. You know, that's definitely not gonna bite me into the ass, so who cares? Okay, you come across a pirate in hot pursuit of an identified ship. You quickly receive a transmission from the pirate. Stay out of this fight and we'll make it work for your while. No. Gonna fight that ship. We do have some missiles. We just bought some more, so we can actually get some more stuff here. Let's shoot there first, so we don't actually... Okay, we still waste like a lot of shots with our burst laser. Come on. Perfect. At least we destroyed the weapons. And I'm gonna try it again. Perfect. Destroy the shields. And now whatever we fire should destroy their ship. It's fine. Okay. And with some luck we actually get some extra scrap. 19 scrap. Okay. And they jumped away. Of course they did. Yeah, I feel like we have enough time to do the planned route, and we can probably even get like another jump over there later on. So let's try. An engi ship in the vicinity. Seeing you jump in armed to the teeth, immediately broadcast its surrender. Subject goal wealth. Engi motivation survival. Transfer of goods acceptable. I mean, we don't have an engi currently. I feel like it would be easier, or like we have a higher chance of it working if we have an engi here. Do we accept the offer of surrender? Are we rude? I kinda need scrap. But maybe they actually are nice, so I'm gonna risk being friendly. The engi are satisfied with your explanation. Beneficial, subject go long journey, remain compatible with transfer of goods from engi. Perfect. They send stuff over, and it's kinda nice. You know, sometimes you can actually be the good guy. I guess. Do we want to upgrade? We kinda want to, right? It would be kinda cool, right? Sure. And upgrade those, power down this, and activate the Pegasus in case we need it in the next jump. And we can always deactivate the Pegasus after shooting it once and put the power back into the shields. Let's jump to the quest. Shortly after you arrive, the ship you were escorting jumps nearby. They thank you for your help and, yeah, give us our reward, which is kind of nice. I am probably not going to make it to the FTL beacon in time, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. But hey, we got some scrap. Stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. They're powering their FTL. If they get away, they will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. But at least we have the Pegasus missiles now, which means we can actually fire quite a lot. And I would actually either the shields or the... You know what? I'm gonna fire the Pegasus at the shields just because they can actually destroy a shield instantly with some luck. Perfect. At least mostly. Then we can destroy this system so they can't actually evade. And then the weapons. Perfect. This is what I like to see, and you can see they have like multiple drones in their system. They can't actually fire or like fly away now that nobody's sitting in the cockpit. They can't charge the FTL drive. So now we have a lot more time to do stuff. We don't actually have to switch systems. I hope at least. Please don't repair your systems too fast. I feel like they actually do that way too fast. Sure, one missile is fine. Don't wanna lose here. And I have to make other plans. And we got 3 more fuel, which is kinda nice. The next jump is going to be kinda dangerous. I might fire the Pegasus once in the beginning, switch over to the Artemis, and then power the shields. Because then we get the power back. And we can probably go without some oxygen for a bit. Because I want to charge the FTL drive as quickly as possible. So let's jump over there. This could be a plan, and it could also, you know, lose the game. You found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first again. This is actually kind of dangerous. Wait, this is just like a heavy laser again? Seems to only be 2 weapons. So I'm gonna risk shooting the shields instead. Come on. Both of them hit. Perfect. And then let's shoot the weapons. And then unpower the Pegasus, go to the Artemis, give us some shields, return, or like put some power from the oxygen over to boost our evasion. Sounds kind of dangerous, but you know, sometimes. Oh wait, the shield is completely destroyed. That's kind of nice. Shoot their weapons. Shoot. I guess the shields again. It's kind of nice. Okay. Shields are back. Nice, nice, nice. And then we can just mostly destroy their whole ship, hopefully. The evasion is way too high for them not actually having somebody manning the pilot seat. I'm gonna fire an Artemis missile over there. Come on, burst laser, please. Perfect. Destroying that. And now we just have to wait until the FTL drive is charged again. And we can actually unpower the Artemis for now to give us some oxygen. That was actually dropped like by 40% almost. It's kind of dangerous. Next sector. Mantis homeworld or Zoltan homeworlds. Zoltan, if I recall correctly, actually there's some kind of energy beings that not only have out like as crew, but they also power your systems. Which is kind of cool. Oh, Mantis. Mantis would definitely mean a lot of boarding enemies. I'm not 100% sure which one I want to take. We kind of need to upgrade our ships still. I feel like we are kind of too weak currently. Like we have like a strong Pegasus missile right now. But like, I'm just gonna go to the Zoltan. Like we have like a better chance of survival currently, and we actually have like a little bit of scrap. Maybe we get enough that we can upgrade our ship far enough. So how about we don't have enough power? Go to the Pegasus missile again. The stress beacon, can we jump over to the store? Maybe? We should be able to go to the exit then afterwards, but only if we go to the distress beacon. I feel like if we go over here, it's probably not enough time. Could also buy some more power bars. This wouldn't actually be too bad, just so we can actually have the Pegasus and the shield running at the same time. It's probably worth it, right? Worst case, we can always power the engines some more, which would also kind of help. So, anyway, let me get back into position. Slouching again, that's not that great. Okay, let's just jump over to the distress beacon. Should be a good place. Oh, nice. You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory. Fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. The fire suppression system is not responding. This is probably the event I remembered. You can actually send in a rock crew to beat out the fire, and they technically have like a higher chance of success because again, they're a rock crew member. This is not guaranteed, but I kind of want to help people, so risk it. Nice. A rock soldier tears through the airlock directly into the fire. You've never seen someone that large move that fast. It disperses as much fire suppressant as possible into the heart of the blaze, and eventually the fire starts to die down. Contact the survivors. Nice. With most of the fire under control, the scientists are able to help secure the stations. For the station, they offer you their significant gratitude and a generous reward. You get long-range scanners. They're actually really cool. Long-range scanners, they tell us what is over here. Like they give us warnings, and we can actually look a little bit, like at least one jump ahead. So we can see there's a ship somewhere, like, and there's like a nebula. We still can't really see into that one. But like, for example, this one is mostly empty. So there's probably no fight if we jump over there. We also have like 2 stores. But still, really great system. I like having that. And if we actually, I just realized, if we get like 4 more scrap, we can actually get a 3rd shield layer, which would also be nice. Like at least as long as we don't power the Pegasus. So how about jumping down here, and then we can maybe even catch 2 stores if we really want to. That seems kind of reasonable. The Zoltan station near the beacon are happy to receive you. As they give you the formal tour of their ship, you spy some local star charts and mentally log the details. Okay, this is by the way a Zoltan ship. They're kind of cool. They have like another health bar here. This is like the green shield. This green shield blocks missiles. So you first have to destroy the green shield that does not recharge. then you have to go to through the recharging blue shield, and then you can attack the hull. Which is kind of interesting. Would be kind of cool to get that system ourselves. The distress beacon, but I feel like I want to go to the store and then to the distress beacon. So let's try that. Also, we need more fuel, I just realized. A mantis crew here has hunkered down in the abdomen of a long dead space whale. RIP space whale. The only way, presumably, for them to operate their black market trade without detection. Worth a look? I guess so. We could get mad. Like I've mentioned this before, those are like the zoltan, they give you 1 energy. They have like a lot less max health. But they're like really useful because like I don't have to buy more power. Like I can save 1 of those. I don't want to sell anything and the rest isn't that interesting. So how about we buy mat and some fuel. Okay, now we have like 1 more energy in our system. How far are you with training? You are not far with training. Okay, new ship guy. And we can get you over there and man the doors. Or like this system probably. It's probably fine to man the cams. And then we can just switch over in case like somebody wants to get onto our ship. And we have like 1 more power bar we can put into evasion, which is kind of nice. And again, this guy wasn't really trained on shields, so... How far are you in engines? I could also put you in engines, I just realized. Since you are actually better, then how about we switch over? Yeah, not enough power, I get it. This is powered Pegasus. And we get fully powered manned evasion +7 instead of +5 because this guy's trained. Okay. Then I would say distress beacon, store, and then we can find another path through here. Let's hope that's... Okay, obviously. You jump interrupt a Zoltan security ship as it follows a mantis pirate into an asteroid field. They message you. Your presence here will continue to be tolerated, but please do not interfere. I mean, it's a Zoltan security ship and... You know... I'm just gonna not interfere for once, because we also have to deal with asteroids. But I believe we'll be prepared to jump. Yeah, it's an asteroid field. Every asteroid takes 1 damage of our shield, and I don't actually want to get damaged. You can see like how often we get hit. Sometimes we don't actually have any shields left, so I don't want to risk it in the middle of a fight. Let's just jump over here. We don't actually have money, so we can ignore the store. And maybe, let's say we jump down here and then up here, and we can actually save a little bit of progress here by jumping into the nebula if we really want to. And then we should still be able to reach the exit. Sounds reasonable, right? Okay. Shields aren't fully powered, but they should be soon. By the time you notice the rebel ship behind the beacon, it's too late to avoid the fight. Fair enough. And because we have sensors upgraded and because somebody's manning it at the same time, we can actually see how far the charge is on every of those weapons. They have a lot of charge, they have a lot of weapons for in count, so let's maybe destroy shield and hope that that works out, please. Fire them quickly, perfect, then we can shoot the burst laser again and destroy some of their weapons. And obviously their missiles still are working. We have 22% evasion, that's not too great. But maybe, just maybe they don't hit... Obviously they're hitting weapons, so let's power the Artemis instead. Okay, we dodged 1 of them, that's kinda nice. I wanna destroy the shield first. And we will not accept surrender. Now that we have the upper hand. Even though it's going to probably cost us 1 health. That's manageable. Okay. It explodes, we get a lot more scrap. And now we can power the Pegasus again. We should probably upgrade the engine soon. Dodge 15? Oh, it's in total 15 dodge. Is it worth it to do so? Probably at some point. I kind of still want better weapons. That's kind of the main problem I'm facing right now. I just realized that I didn't actually heal the whole crew. Like many areas in southern space, the residents of the sector prepare to wait for the galactic war. The military here seems to have given up on reasoning with foreigners, preferring instead to attack on sight. This is kind of bad. That's kind of what I was talking about. We kind of have to destroy the shield first, but I don't feel like we can do that quickly enough. Maybe I have enough damage with the burst and heavy laser, so let's just try. So you can see, yeah, I'm just gonna fire one self of those missiles. There should be enough to at least destroy the green shield. And then we might be able to still fire before their weapons are charged. And if we hit everything, perfect, we can actually disable some of their weapons. Perfect, didn't even take any damage. Just gonna risk not firing the Pegasus. And continue firing onto... Okay, their evasion is way too good. What's the evasion? Can't even check. Crazy. Missing 4 shots. Okay, try again. Burst laser. Perfect. And they also don't actually have that much health, so if we land another shot, they should actually just explode. This one died, and then we can fire here again. I mean, they had their chance, right? It's not my fault that I have to destroy them. Ah, it was slightly too late. So let's just wait and shoot again. Perfect. Ship explodes. Okay, you are damaged. Let's get you into the med bay. Should be fine to not have life support systems for like 2 seconds. Wait a second. You should be here and you should be here. I should probably save the positions, right? Oh, okay. Seems safe enough. Let's jump into the nebula, I would say, just because like they will slow down significantly once we enter the nebula. For some reason, as if they can't just, you know, fly on their own. They actually have to know where we are, I guess. With the sensors down, you spotted a good deal of time staring out of the window. You have to admit it's rather beautiful out here. I mean, I can't really see stuff, but sure, I'm just gonna believe that. There's also something. But you can see how much smaller this pursuing fleet jump distance is. And we can probably jump over here and then still make it to the exit. I'm gonna risk it. Oh no. This is kind of bad. This is like a really terrible area. I don't know if I just misread there and it actually warned me, or if it didn't warn me and I just saw the ship. But you can maybe see our energy bars over here and our weapons bars over here. Yeah, it kinda ruins all our power. You spy 2 private ships lurking in the nebula here. They remain unaware of your presence. You're able to get your scanners at least identify their cargo. One is carrying the fuel supplies, the other with the ammunition. They begin to drift away from each other in the storm. Normally I would say I attack them, but because the storm zapped all of our energy, I'm just gonna leave them be. Just because we don't have any weapons currently. And I would actually like to have some weapons. Not enough power? Okay, I'm just gonna disable this for a second. We can power up again in a second once we reach our destination. Next time I'm actually gonna check if we can see storms. Just because I feel like weapons are more important in the beginning than shields, and we can always switch later on. Shields kinda charge rather quickly. Please have something interesting. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have the time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. We have long-range scanners, which is kind of nice. Pump extra power into your sensors and try to track them. It's an option we only have because of these sensors, otherwise we would have to risk stuff. You follow the faint signatures and find them floating not too far away into the nebula. Thrilled to be found by friendlies, they come on board and abandon their wrecked ship. Nice, we have another member of this crew. Where am I gonna put you? Like, the weapons guy is probably leveled by now. Actually level 2 already. 20% faster charge rate. Kinda nice. The problem is I kinda want to put you somewhere. You don't have any skills, you only have combat skills. And you are this person. How about I put you into shields? And you into doors, or the other way around probably. Feels reasonable. And then we actually can use some more power here. And some O2 actually. Maybe we should wait until we have air in our system again. And we can actually power everything at once currently. It's actually kind of good. If we buy this, we can power the entire ship basically, except for the medbay. But who cares about medbays? Am I right? Who cares about healthy things? How about we jump over here and then we can still... Worst case, we can do like a zigzag over here, depending on how fast the rebels are. But we definitely need some fuel soon. You jump into a debris field that used to be a Zoltan cruiser. Unfortunately, its engi and escort takes you for the attacker and retaliates. They refuse to hate. Okay, they also have defense drones. Obviously, they have defense drones. They can shoot down any projectile, and those can only shoot down... Okay, they are like really strong actually. So how about I'm just gonna fire everything at once, in hopes that something can actually manage to get through here. Gonna fire like... Waiting a second, and now I'm firing over here. Perfect. We actually disabled one of the drones. I'm guessing I just actually hit it. Instead of... like normally they can actually shoot it down, but you can actually randomly hit one of those defense drones. And we actually hit the stronger one, which means that they can't actually shoot down our lasers anymore, which is really nice. So we can actually fire onto the shield again. And I'm not gonna waste any missiles, they will probably not hit anyway. Perfect. Destroying those. Weapons are still not intact. And I can just continue with the assault. Okay, they just got a new one of those, so maybe I should fire a lot of stuff at once. Perfect. Now the drones are also disabled, and we can just fire whenever. Perfect. Very nice. Okay. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Still no fuel. This is kind of getting dangerous. We can jump like twice, but then we are kind of left stranded. So I'm just gonna go to the exit. The problem is once we are stranded, we actually have to wait for ships to come to us and then to buy some more fuel. And that might just be until the rebels actually reach us, and we have to fight the rebel ships and hope that they drop some fuel. I mean, they always drop fuel, but still, you know. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Advanced Rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small Rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. I'm just gonna fight this guy. It's probably fine. They have like some attack rounds, nothing defensive though. So how about we instantly destroy their weapons and their shields. Very nice, and then we can just continue firing it. Okay, I actually get enough damage here. That's actually kind of getting dangerous. How about we fire the drones as well? Okay, we can't actually dodge currently. Please. Okay. We didn't even disable the drones. What's up with those guys? Okay. Actually got it destroyed. Repairs wise. The station was abandoned or stripped clean. It seems to if line. Yeah, okay. Still no fuel. This is kind of annoying. But we can use the time to repair everything. Giving some experience to all our crew members, and then we can get all the more damaged crew members. Giving you some power here, so you can do that, and then let's get you two in here. Should be fine, right? Okay. And I forgot to set up the saved stations. Let's save those, and we have like over 100 scrap, and it's really not that useful because next jump, you know, we're kind of fucked, let's be honest. Zoltan or engi controlled? I'm gonna go with the engi controlled one, and we can still choose between a nebula and the hostile sector. But that should be interesting enough. You've arrived in engi space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for those robotic life forms. I think we already read those one before, and as you can see, no fuel. Yeah, we can't jump currently. This is really, really bad, so let's power our shields. And can we do anything interesting? Not really. But what we can do is wait and maybe even put the distress beacon on. But that also means that we can get into really risky situations. But I'm still gonna do it. As long as the rebels aren't nearby and there are no ships in the sector. This is kind of really annoying. So let's wait again. That's actually cool. A small ship arrives with a message. This automated ship will provide provide refueling services once monetary exchange is complete. Complimentary stuff. Complimentary amounts of fuel are available in emergencies only. Okay, then let's just buy 5 fuel. That seems reasonable. It's like 4 scrap per. That's like a little bit expensive, but we do have enough scrap. And we can actually continue our travels now. Kinda annoying, we kinda wasted 2 jumps now. But I'm still gonna visit over here. And hope that we can actually find a store rather quickly. Ooh. Like the problem is whenever we destroy ships, I feel like we don't really get any fuel. So we could accept their bribe and at least get like a free jump. So... But we kinda have been trying to be the hero all the time, so... Gonna risk it, maybe we get like even more if we defeat the enemy, and we kinda have to gauge how dangerous this sector is, so... Kinda dangerous, they do have cloaking. This is kinda dangerous, they can... while they are cloaked, we cannot target them. And technically our weapons can't charge, but luckily our weapons are already charged. Now they can already fire, it's kinda dangerous. Let's maybe fire all the systems we can. Shield was to the right. Okay. Ah, shit. That's kind of sad. Our systems are still all healthy enough. That's fine. And they should be able to cloak for some time. Ooh, that's annoying. Perfect. Actually fire. And we actually killed one of their crew members. Matt should be able to repair engines soon, at least to 1 level, so we can actually dodge stuff. Okay, nice, and we can actually charge again. I hope Matt doesn't get hit again. It's like 30 damage, it's quite a lot. Shields are up and running again. So how about we fire those first? 5 fuel. Yes, for 5 fuel I'm actually fine, and we actually destroyed the ship. Well, a rip ship and we don't actually get to loot it. That's kind of annoying. Anyway, I would say that the civilian ship is still safe and we still got the 5 fuel. So, you know, all in a day's work. Whatever that means. Can we at least find a shop somewhere? I would actually like to jump over here just because we have like slightly more jumps ahead then. Oh wait, I forgot to charge the Artemis. You find a manned ship harrying a small squad of engi. They make it to the north and jump off, leaving you toe-to-toe with their pursuer. Okay. Okay, the Artemis was actually charged, okay. They are smart enough to actually power your weapons if you have the chance. And I'm guessing somebody will teleport soon? I hope somebody smart like a Mantis and not an engi, even though it looks like the engi is going to teleport. I mean, their choice, I guess. The weapons are again rather dangerous, so how about we destroy them instantly, completely? Should be fine, right? Okay, they actually did send the right crew down there and we can just vent them out into space. Dealing a lot of damage over here. And then we can wait till the Pegasus is up again. Oh wait, I forgot how much damage they deal. Can I get you over here? Let's wait till the Pegasus is charged again. Okay, they stopped attacking, that's great. That was kind of dangerous, but let's fire over here so we can destroy the shields. And this should be everything we have to do. And they actually teleported away. This wasn't the smartest choice by them. But we got 1 fuel, which is kind of nice. Let's spread out some oxygen again. They didn't even damage our systems enough to damage us at all, which also, again, really nice. We have 160 scrap almost. This is the distress beacon. Again, I kind of want to not do too many jumps and actually find a shop. So I'm gonna go here first, just because there are so many jumps around here. Do I have to heal anyone? No, we are fine. Okay. Let's try the distress beacon. And more combat. Haha, I knew somebody would fall into our dastardly trap. Haha. It appears this distress beacon was nothing but a decoy for a pirate ambush. Okay. You have some missiles over here, so we should probably... Wait. Engi teleport? That doesn't sound too healthy. So how about we destroy those shields again? 2 missiles should be fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore the O2 situation here. And fire at the shield again. Firing that, okay. You don't have any shields though, and you shouldn't be able to shower. Yeah, again. Tells us that the enemy FTL is delayed because nobody's actually manning the pilot seat. So we should be able to just fire at stuff, and I'm again ignoring O2 for now. Even though I should probably send somebody over there to deal with that before they destroy the system. Like, they can't actually destroy the system while they are busy, so... I just forgot there are engines, they will repair the stuff really quickly. So maybe fire another missile. 4 fuel and 7 missiles? That sounds reasonable. Okay, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna accept some surrender in between. And let Matt heal. Perfect. Give us some O2 again. Okay. And we should be able to jump. Is there really no shop nearby? It's kind of annoying. Okay, let's get up there. For once you see Mantis before you. They see you, okay. We could attack them. Or attempt to remain concealed. Do we need to fight them? Kind of, yes, because we do have the power. And we are kind of rude, right? I mean, sometimes. And again, we can technically destroy them quite quickly. As long as we just land our missiles in the beginning. We landed none of our missiles in the beginning. Come on, please. Okay, we didn't even get to their shield. We should probably not have done that. They have like at least one massive... Okay, this is just a singular missile. Onto Matt, who took a lot of damage here. Come on, please, let me hit the shields and maybe this system here. And then we can... Okay, this is nice. Very nice. Burst laser and weapons. We are still fine. Matt should probably go to get some healing here. You can't actually evade anyway, so let's just get you healed for now. Maybe they actually... oh wait, I can just fire. I wanted to say maybe they take some fire damage, and that's what it says, but it's probably easier to just destroy them like this. You have 230 scrap, that's actually quite a lot, that's kind of nice. And we can get you some more repair XP. But we definitely need a shop, like a shop now, just to get some more fuel and especially like a repair kit, basically. Unpowering the med bay and then powering the engines again once you are done, please. Okay, please, any shop? Still no shop? Should probably jump over here and... No, this is definitely not a shop. It's really annoying. So either this is a shop, or maybe this is a shop. Those are like the only two options we have currently. Otherwise, we will not get a shop until we leave the sector. Wait, you look like a military vessel. We're trying to get back our home alive. I'm an engineer by trade, and we could try and improve a reactor if you have any extra supplies. I do like reactor upgrades. I do not like that it's costing 3 of our fuel. But I still kinda want it. Like, more power is more power. And it's like an alternative to scrap. Especially if we don't find any stores. So how about we upgrade our shield? That's like 100. Like this. And we still have like 100 scrap left. That's actually kinda good. Look at that. 3 levels of shield. Should keep us somewhat safe at least. Not safe enough probably, but hey. An engi vessel hails you. Identity Federation, outlier probability. Implies revival, implies hope. Assistance suggested. Therefore some supplies. Hey, nice, we actually got most of the fuel back. And some scrap. Still no shop though. That's kinda sad again. But 170 scrap is actually pretty nice. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational. Okay, meaning we have like 1 free energy we don't care about. This one is a regular defense drone that can shoot down missiles at least. Does the Artemis deal, they deal the same damage, right? Reach fire. They shoot 2 of those. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter which one gets shot down. But and they actually have a boarding drone that will land on top of our ship in a second, which is kind of annoying. So how about we just quickly fire at those shields and really keep it destroyed over there. Okay, you're over there, that's probably fine. You should be able to deal with that guy, I hope. And I'm gonna shoot a heavy laser at the weapons. I can probably get you over here, right? I don't care, like they're going to shoot early, so probably early enough. Oh, they are not going to shoot. Okay, they were not quick enough, I guess. So we can actually save some ammunition over here. And then maybe shoot over there. Just to hit some more systems at least. And it's kind of dangerous to have them stand over here. Can I get you out? Okay, I can. Perfect, 3 fuel, that's actually kind of nice. And 55 scrap. And we kind of need to repair this, but first I want to heal my crew. Can get you and you over there for now. Get some repairing done. And move on out again. And maybe get those 3 healed again. So now the problem is still that we need a shop. But otherwise we're actually kind of strong, it feels like at least. Maybe as long as we don't as long as we don't meet any outliers, it should be fine to go to the exit. How many sectors are left? Like 1 or 2? You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Ship conspicuously pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon, broadcasting a simple message claiming to have equipment available for sale. Do we risk it? We kinda need a shop, but there's a chance that this is a trap. Now I'm going to hail the ship. We have an extensive store, come aboard, dock with the ship. Okay, we can actually buy stuff. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like when we don't buy anything here, they are probably going to attack us. But I really don't want drone parts or the anti-personnel drone. Yeah, thought so. I'm sorry to hear that. Pleasant journeys. Once back to the helm, a series of explosions rocks the ship. The pirate ship has powered its weapons. Receive a message. You shouldn't waste people's time, Captain. Thought so. The fire over here is kinda annoying, but I can move you over there. That should be fine. Power everywhere. We need to get rid of those shields quickly, so let's just fire everything at once. We don't care. Ooh, nice. I mean, you know what? I just wasted 2 missiles. We mostly destroyed their shields. I kind of want the fuel. Like, we are still running kind of low on fuel, unless we are like close to the end. I don't actually remember. I'm terrible, and my goldfish memory can't remember anything. Still going to accept it for once. We should be able to just, yeah, stop the fire. Shouldn't be too hard, if you ask me. And maybe get some repairs in over here. Can probably help as well. And then we need 2 people, probably ones with some health, to repair the breach. Can actually open some doors so they get some oxygen quicker. Okay. And then we should probably heal you guys. It's gonna take like 10 years until the Rockman is over there, but hey. Should be fine, should be fine. And once they're healed, we can actually jump into FTL travel. We should probably not upgrade our ship until we reach the next area. And we have a slug-controlled nebula. I kinda want to go there just because I talked about it earlier. Or the rebel stronghold. Nebulas... Like, the problem is if you go into a nebula sector, the rebel ships don't slow down from what I remember. So we don't actually get any advantage from that. Outside of that, all our sensors don't work. And, like, the enemies don't really care about that. Rebel stronghold, probably kind of dangerous. I feel like here we at least get some, like, a higher chance that we actually find a store. So I feel like we should probably go to the slug-controlled nebula. That's like my reasoning here. I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate it so much. The only thing that can render a nebula more dangerous is if it's also home to the slugs. This particular nebula is just that. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, there's a store though. Perfect. Finally. We can actually repair our ship. You cautiously approach a slug colony on a huge asteroid. It's a brave person. Well, it's a brave person who sets foot on a slug planet. It can take weeks to get the mucus off your shoes. But there's a business to be done. Yeah, there sure is. We could get cloaking. Cloaking is like really powerful. And we don't actually have too many systems. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm gonna go buy 2 missiles just because they're kind of useful. Cloaking needs to be powered, which means we would need more power bars. We can afford one. And then we can just activate cloaking and be invisible for a few seconds. 5 seconds to be exact. And during the time we are cloaked, enemies can't actually target us. And we get some evasion, so if we actually time it perfectly, like when they are shooting rockets, we not only can more easily dodge them, and again, like the weapons don't start charging until we're done. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't actually want to spend too much time in this nebula. So how about we just kinda try to reach the end? The slugs here use a tactic you hope you'd never see. They use a remote hacking satellite to sabotage your oxygen production system and then charge fire weapons. You're going to suffocate. Yeah, I get it. I'm just gonna go invisible as well, just so they can't charge actually. Not like we have systems to do stuff. I want you to not be able to do stuff. Okay, burst laser on weapons and then the heavy laser. And they still have 2 weapons charged, but we should be able to survive those just because we have 3 layers of shield. Can we target those 2 systems before the shields recharge? Just barely. Ah, obviously. Do I want to waste an Artemis here? Yes, I do. I do not want to risk suffocating him. Ah, obviously. You're also going to cloak. Just so I'm guessing we have the same level of cloak, so basically it's like net neutral for both of us. And we get some fuel, and we actually get some oxygen back. How nice. By the way, this guy, completely useless. He does nothing currently. Is there a reason to man this station? No, there isn't. Then I'm just gonna keep you over here. Just because if somebody were to board us, they often like to board like around here. And then it's easier to vent if there's nobody there. Okay. We could probably go like down here and then do like one of those lying S movements here, I guess. Is probably a way to describe it. Seems reasonable. Let's hope that we can actually make it. Either this part of slug space is deserted or it's too dense for even slugs to detect your presence. Time to move. Okay, Pixels, see ya. Hope you enjoyed some Pokemon. And let's jump somewhere further south. A slug captain hails and invites himself aboard your ship to present a flask of something slimy. Now, most gracious captain, you must join me please and drink to our alliance. I'm guessing we could give it to the Rockman. I'm guessing he is healthier than others and is probably immune to poison stuff. Even if there was something malicious in the drink, you doubt it would affect the rock digestive system. The slug casually celebrates your newfound trust by repairing parts of your ship and offering to sell you as wares. Okay, repairs would have been kind of nice to have for free, but you know. So breach. Can we buy... Fire beam is kind of cool. Like, I like beam weapons. Mark 1 only shoots twice. Costs 2 power. If I sell some... Wait. We have a reverse ion. And this is actually kinda good to have. FTL jammer. I don't care about the FTL jammer, but the reverse ion field is actually kinda useful. But we would have to sell something. Maybe long range scanners? Like those two, like I'm definitely keeping. 45, it's actually... Alternatively, we could get the burst laser Mark 1. But like the heavy laser, what does it do? It's 1 shot with 2 damage and the other one would be 2 shots with 1 damage each. Right. Yeah. So technically the same damage, but they are more effective against shields. I feel like I'm gonna sell those and buy the ion field. They're like certain ion weapons that block our shields, and this one would basically make it so that 50% of the time it doesn't happen. And this can be really useful later on, and we don't actually need these sensors for too much longer. So there's that. And I'm gonna buy 2 missiles just because I can. And then it's probably time to just continue jumping. Okay. This area of nebula seems entirely empty. Okay. And they disappear. Seems to be kinda quiet at the moment. You arrive to find a small slug repair station. Greetings, traveler. Care to fix? Okay. No thanks. Too bad. Trust is a rare commodity these days. Be prepared to jump. I mean, we don't have any damage, so it doesn't actually make any sense. And we find a store. Now we find the store and we don't care about it. Well. This huge slug teleports from nowhere onto the bridge. Before you can open fire, he spreads his way across the helm and is brandishing things at you. I mean, again, not that important. Currently we could buy 1 more fuel, but I don't actually care. So let's go to the exit, I would say. Since we now jump into the last system. This long-range beacon is almost hidden within the nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. That is right. Next sector, the last stand. It's a red one, and it's actually kind of the spoiler. Like, you figure out, like, after probably losing like 10 to 20 runs, that the last sector is called the last stand. And we actually jump into Federation space. And you arrive at an outpost close to the Federation space. Your access codes get you past the initial security, and an officer sets you up directly, direct feed to the Federation space war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" And we explain our mission. Explanation is met with murmurs and cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Turzel of the engi brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, the rebel flagship. True Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to offer their warships. We do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and the other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck." Yeah, this is kind of interesting. Like, this is the last stand. Basically, they have like one massive flagship, which is over here, and our goal is to destroy this. This is like the biggest ship in this whole game, and we will definitely see it. And our goal is to reach the base before it gets destroyed. And best case scenario, destroy the rebel ship before it can even go there. And as you can see, everything is kind of dangerous here. There are some repair stations I would like to get close to. So we can probably jump over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. Seems reasonable. 1, 2. Oh, those are just 3 jumps. Okay, let's go the shorter route. And hopefully we can do something. You scan the area, finding signature for only a small trade vessel. However, as it approaches, you see the silhouette of a rebel scout. You run the scanners again and discover their registration is fake. You move in to attack. And again, they are stealth now, so let's stealth again, so they can't actually target us. They're probably stealth for a lot longer than we are. Yeah, guess so. So let's hope that they don't fire at us. Let's destroy their shields first again. Okay, we at least destroyed some of their weapons. It's a lot nicer now. And again, this laser can't actually attack us. It's just like one of those laser weapons. They don't do anything to us. And they just shot an ion bomb. This is kind of what I was talking about. They don't actually deal damage, but they can block systems for some time. And since they can't actually repair, I am actually kind of safe, not doing anything. If I really wanted to, I could also cloak to like dodge their weapons, and I'm probably going to do that now. And then... okay, they actually missed this. Kind of useful. Or like not too bad at least. And again, like they're not too dangerous, but they can be really annoying if they kind of disable your weapons, for example, and then all your weapons have to recharge from the beginning again, stuff like that. Ship explodes, we get some stuff. As you can see, the ship now jumps over here and obviously tries to reach the base, which is why we have to go there first. And we get some supplies, if I recall correctly. You arrive at the number of Federation forwards carriers and dreadnoughts. This must be systems of high importance to warrant such a fleet. And we can just jump to the base. And like, bring our intel, I guess. You arrive near the Federation base to find the bulk of their fleet. Skirmishing with rebel forces, you hang back near the far side of the moon to avoid conflict. There's not much you can do. Okay, I misremembered. I for some reason thought that we would get assistance here. But instead we kind of can just jump over to where the ship is going. And then we can technically, like, if we get like real damage, we can go to like repair stops here and try again. This is kind of like the final stand, you know, called last stand. It's basically the same, you know. The thesaurus is kind of powerful. Anyway, this is the fight. This is it, the rebel flagship. If you were able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. And as you can see, it's quite a ship. It has multiple weapon systems. Each weapon system is its own weapon by itself. Also, 4 levels of shield. Also tons of people working here. So, yeah. And we have to destroy it. And they can also cloak. So we will do the same so they don't actually charge their weapons. And they Okay, and it might also be because they're stealth. I thought we can at least not see stuff. They have multiple weapons. This is an ion weapon. That's not the most dangerous one, but it can be really annoying. This one's probably the missile one. We should probably destroy this one first. And we actually have like a ton of missiles, so let's fire that one before anything happens. And we don't actually have like enough damage in the other weapons to do anything about it. Like about the rest. So let's just wait. This weapon is destroyed, which is really nice. Again, like as long as we can evade a lot of their shots, we might actually be able to survive here. Please. Okay, the shield is charged, so we can't actually get lasered. Yep. And I would say we fire the Artemis here and then the Pegasus here. Nice, the weapon is not only disabled, but we killed the mechanic here, so they can't actually repair the weapon. They have 2 shield level, like 3 levels left, so we can actually, with some lucky shots, destroy... Aha, obviously. We don't have O2 currently, so how about you repair that? And we dodge while they are shooting at us. Gives us 60 evasion, so we have like 84% dodge chance, which is really nice. We have a heavy laser, but it's not enough. We definitely need missiles to destroy this ship here. And I definitely want to focus everything at once. And perfect, we got the shield. And it only has 1 HP left. Really nice, right? And we didn't even take too much damage, only 1 damage, which is, again, really nice to see. But they, again, stealth, giving them some time to repair. I hope they don't actually get the shields back online. That'd be annoying. Nah, obviously. Okay, we destroyed the ship. But as you can see, it does not get destroyed. Only parts of it break off. And then they jump away. And they jump over to the base. But we're actually kind of healthy right now, so we don't actually have to do too much crazy stuff. And we can just follow it. And try to destroy some more of their systems. You chase down the flagship and discover it is heavily damaged from the previous flight. Scans indicate that it has redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Yeah, this fight develops as, or like changes every round you get in there. Like now they have a drone system. And this is actually kind of dangerous. They do have a defense drone, but only one of them. Definitely want to destroy their rockets again, but it might be reasonable to... we can't actually destroy shields well enough. Maybe we just destroy the drones for now. And then try to dodge the missiles when they come. So let's fire those. Okay, we at least disabled some of their power over there. And we just wait. They also don't have a stealth system anymore, I just realized. On Pegasus. While they're firing, we should be able to, again, fire both of those. We're taking some damage. Didn't pay attention. And they all missed because we stayed. Okay, they didn't all miss. Power surge detected. They are doing something crazy in a second. How about we get you over there and you help with the repairs over there. And the Pegasus missiles are obviously gone. But you can fire the Artemis over there. I just don't want them to have any more drones. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. Power surge. They just ignore their drone system and activate like a ton of drones right now. You kind of have to hope that they don't destroy too much. Come on. Don't take too much damage, please. To damage the drone systems again before they can restart stuff. I think they just started a drone and they just destroyed it by hitting it. Okay, you just leveled up. This is kind of nice. Even more evasion. Yes, man, plus 10 evasion instead of plus 7. Come on. I need all shots at the same time again, and we can't actually dodge in time. Power surge detected. Okay. It's fine. I'm just gonna wait, and once I see them all, then I'm gonna stealth. Since they should only be here for a few seconds, and they shouldn't actually be able to deal too much damage. I said, as I took probably way too much damage. Okay, let's fire all the missiles once again. I need you to repair O2. And we don't need the med bay just a second. Can't dodge all of those. We dodged all of those. Okay. Great job, you down there, Matt. Saving our behinds once again. Maybe I should actually fire at... we can't actually deal enough damage at the shields, that's the problem. Waiting until everything breaks. Maybe you can actually dodge everything then. Not quite everything. But we can maybe... Okay, our sensors are down. This isn't good, this isn't good. Can't dodge anything. We have to hope that they don't break too much. Okay, our stealth is gone. Stealth is gone. Can we jump away? If I jump, I can actually jump to this repair spot still. So I'm gonna wait and hope that they don't kill us all too quickly. I want you to go over there. I don't actually care about the doors too much. They don't actually invade, so who cares? I do need the weapons, but I feel like O2 could be more important, and we are going to lose a lot of evasion if I do this like this, but I'm gonna need to. Come on, give me like one more chance to fire a lot of missiles, please. I hope they don't destroy my engines. If they destroy... but then again, we can't really... You know what? I'm gonna need to jump to the repair spot. This was not a good fight for us. Here we get healed instantly, and we get like a lot of resources, and we can actually get a chance to repair our ship here. And maybe heal part of the crew at least. The problem is, we have 2 more turns until the base is destroyed, as long as the ship is here. That's kind of a problem, and also you can see the other repair stations have been destroyed already. Which is obviously extra annoying. Let's get you over there, and you can also help here. You need some help. Probably go there. You can go in here. Everyone is kind of not too healthy anymore. Let's get you out of there. Okay, let's return to your stations and maybe upgrade some systems so I can have a plan. We can upgrade weapons, so in case we get hit, we don't actually lose a weapon instantly. That would actually not be too bad if you ask me. And then I'm gonna upgrade... I'm missing one to get a better cloak. Upgrade evasion. So worst case, we can jump over to that one if there's like a problem. Can I? No, power bars are also too expensive. Okay. So weapons have a greater chance of surviving. This is already nice. And... Oh wait, I'm missing oxygen, that's the problem. I was confused for a second. Oh, I had like some more power left. I don't actually know how we are going to win this fight, or if we even can win this fight. Maybe I should fire at the missiles again. I could try that, because they can't repair those. Which is like the big advantage that we kind of have, because we already killed one of their crew members. And maybe it's enough to survive them. Just maybe, so we don't actually have to dodge too many attacks. Okay, auto is fine again. Let's try. Last final stand, I guess. We can't really afford to jump away again. Yeah, they do have done that. Let's try to destroy their missiles. And the system is actually broken and it's burning. This is actually double nice. Oh wait, they have different drones this time. I could probably fight you over here. I don't actually need those systems, I can also help out. Waiting until the rest is up again. I kind of want to destroy this system. Like, this is their like laser shot stuff, and it's kind of powerful. And intruders detected. Ah, this is kind of annoying. They actually shot through there. I can power the med bay to heal this guy, and he can probably leave for a second. Okay, you're here. Can you survive if I get you in there? That's 18 health. You're probably healing the exact, suffocating and healing is probably cancelling each other out. So let's destroy the missiles completely. Nice, and we also got that guy, and it's burning again. This definitely worked out better already. Can I... Can't really move power away currently, but I can leave some air in there so you don't actually take damage. And now the question is, what can I do next? I kind of have to destroy the shields now, right? Again, an intruder. Great. Can I get the missiles? Wait a second. I have no missiles left. No! No! I don't really see us winning this, gonna be completely honest right now. Like, the only chance we had were those missiles. I should have countered them. Can I get you out of there? Can I get somebody else in there? You, for example. Like, unless... Can I get you to... No, I want you to go over there and then... Yeah. I don't quite see it, unless those all land... Okay, those all landed. Oh, I need to repair some more stuff quickly. You can actually power more evasion and the shields. Can I quickly destroy something here? Okay, if they take one more damage, we are kind of safe. Another intruder detected. Meet you in there. Fire, please. Okay. Another one got destroyed. That should also mean that shield shard booster. Like, we do need the weapon pre-ignite. That is way too strong. We can't really drop that one. This one would be 15%. The problem is we don't have... We have one missile, right? I feel like we're just gonna keep it like this. Not enough power, that's fine. I need you to go in there to heal, and I need you to go in there to heal. And we definitely need to repair all the systems. Can I get you in there, and maybe you? You can power those, and you can go over here. That should be fine now that the breach is done, and now I can heal you again. Same for you. Also be healed. Getting kind of difficult. Normally I have like I remember winning before, and I definitely had like stronger ships for it, because like you can see we have one missile. That means the Pegasus, it needs to be the Pegasus that I'm shooting. The rest doesn't actually make any sense. Artemis I don't care about, because we don't actually we can't actually shoot. We also can't shop here or anything. Is there something I can upgrade? Could upgrade cloaking to double the time I'm cloaked. It's probably the most effective thing I can do currently. There isn't really much else that I can do, at least. And once the Pegasus runs out, which is one shot, then we can at least power that one. And I guess we just have to risk it. Last chance. And they changed again. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. It looks like it's transferred power to the teleporter as well. Some kind of super weapon. Prepared. Repaired. This is it. Yeah, this is the reason why I also upgraded like the whole systems. They obviously now will teleport in here, and I'm just gonna shoot without using the missiles until the shield is gone, because this is like a massive shield over there. Oh, he teleported. I can get you in here. I can probably also auto fire. Just as a shield for now. Until their mega shield is gone. And stealth. While they're shooting their missiles, so we actually can dodge them. They already lost a crew member, that's actually really nice. Like the problem is, we need to destroy... What do we need to destroy? Like we only have one shot, dealing enough to probably destroy a system. With some luck we can actually completely destroy like their missiles. But that's it. And that's kind of the problem. I don't really see a way out of here for now. I'm gonna keep you here for now. Oh, nice. We can actually vent the systems. It would be perfect if they just teleport on here one by one. And we got to kill them all, but that's quite unlikely to be working. Get you right here and just protected, yeah. Okay, they have the mega weapon here. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Can I power Med Bay at least? Close the doors. Should be fine, right? Open the doors quickly. And dodge. And stop the auto fire, just so they... Okay, like this. It's just so we don't reveal ourselves in a second. Okay, the green shield is almost gone. Probably heal you for a second until we are back here. Return to your stations. The powers are just like kind of dangerous. That's the whole problem here. Yeah, I thought so. And missiles, and okay, we are kind of dead. I don't see how we can survive the fire even. It's probably going to deal some damage in a second. But with some luck, this fire might actually disable their systems at least. But we cannot deal damage to them. Unless the fire spreads over there. And we definitely need to repair the system down here. Okay, they only have 3 shots. And this is it. Rip us. Last round. We almost got it. I feel like this was actually kind of fine for first attempt after, again, like, not playing for 4 or 5 years. I mean, we got a score at least. I don't actually know if this is a high score or not. Probably not. Stats we can check. Okay, here, like, my high score was like 4,550-ish, like years ago. And, yeah. Top score was 4,500, okay. So, yeah. It's a fine game. Like, again, I really enjoy it. I will probably return to this game every once in a while. Like, I really like it because I can just play for a round and it's like a 2.5 hour stream already. just with like one singular round of this game. I might play like 1 or 2 rounds and then switch to other games again. Well, I quit here. Just, oh wait, I did wrong quit button. I wanted to quit to menu. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna start the game again just so we have some nice music in the background. But I would say this has been a decent stream to test my whatever my ISP did. Again, like, it's technically not completely done, which is really annoying. And I hope they finally send like the technician over to, like, literally they just have to change one number in our system, and we are not allowed to do that ourselves. They have to do it because it's part of like the whole network they are doing. Basically, like, they have to we have like a boosted upload signal, and they have to put it back to like normal values, and that will probably fix whatever I'm having right now, like the last few issues at least. And yeah, anyway, thank you for hanging out. Has been fun. Tomorrow again I'm gonna return to Zelda finally after so many weeks. I've been itching to get back to that game. It was so much fun. Gonna probably like play like a video and like just go over like the 2 things I did before the last stream died playing Zelda, just so I don't have to upload like a 10-minute VOD to the VOD channel. Yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Otherwise, next week probably will be Death's Door, assuming that internet stays stable. Like, it will be one of those evening streams. I'm gonna probably start at around, it's like 10:30 CST, something like that. Anyway, it's like down in the schedule, so whenever that is, I'm probably going to be live. Hopefully I will be able to stream every day up until like university starts again, which is like the week after. And then I'm going to create like a new schedule. Hopefully they can stick to it. Should be multiple times a week still, just because I'm basically done. I just have to get like the last few credits and write like my like the actual thesis, which I will do like next semester, just because it didn't really work out this time. So there should be time. And again, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for your staying patient with that like 3-week break. And again, see you for Zelda tomorrow. See ya and bye-bye.